Hi, I'm Shane.
I'm Kelsey,
and this here is Dixie, and we are Love Hut for Life. And for 223 magical weeks, we've been touring all over this country.
That's right, guys, and this week is a perfect example of not only why we live this wonderful lifestyle that we do, but a little bit of how to. You're going to get to see Shane's finished project that he has been working on for weeks now, and some really, really cool adventures. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, be sure and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe and comment below so that we know to be grateful for you.
Good morning, and welcome to another fun-filled week in Texas. Texas is reminding us it's winter today. It's been beautiful the past several days, but you have to pay the price around here. Over the past several weeks, I've been in the process of replacing siding on this side of the house, adding a whole extension to this house, and utilizing wood and tin out of 3 different homes. All of this wood is 100 years or greater, and it's been pulled from old farmhouses in this area and built on the side of a farmhouse that moved down that road out there. Today I'm finishing up all our little projects. I'm gonna start packing all of our gear, and we're gonna be headed west. Because we've been here for about, I think this week's 9 weeks we've been here. So it's time to go see something new. Boy, this has been a fun little project. Y'all hang on. This week's gonna be fun. One of my mini projects today is finishing up the trim that I ripped out about a month ago. So I've got this replaced back around the door. This is all original to the house, so they still have to caulk and paint everything, including this cabinet. And now I'm working on this little window. I think Kelsey's coming to inspect. Hello, Inspector.
Hello. Oh, pretty.
It will be after it's painted.
Oh, it's looking bright in there. That little room is turning out awesome. Meanwhile, inside, it's coming together too. And we are making breakfast for dinner. What you got going on over here, Tay?
I've got pancakes because the waffle maker was causing malfunctions. I've got blueberries, raspberries, fruit over there.
Bacon in the oven. I think there's eggs too.
There's somewhere.
We're eating good tonight. What do you think, Dixie? You're looking fly in those house pants.
Well, me and Britt have worked well into dark. And it sounds like Kelsey and everybody else is behind that door cooking something delicious. But as you can see, it's bright in here. Got the lights put up. Finished with our trim work on the outside, as well as a lot of caulking. And with the work inside. Tomorrow, we'll get her all buttoned up and cleaned up. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a mini split in here too. It's been a heck of a day. Good job today, George. Let's do some more tomorrow, buddy.
Oh, guys, it has been another wet, cloudy morning in East Texas. Dixie agrees. I think she's done with all this cold mess. I think, though, that it is one of our very last mornings in Texas, at least for a little bit. We'll always come back to not only Texas, but to this house for sure. But Shane is almost done with his project. It is looking much less like a construction zone in here. You have room to run, George.
Yes, you did a very good job. I had made quite the mess. And now we're in the process of cleaning everything up in there so we can take some pretty pictures.
We're almost there, guys. Boy, it looks good in here. Just a few final boards up in the ceiling now that all these pretty lights are hung. And cleaning. Lots and lots of cleaning.
Oh, buddy, it has been a good day. Through lots of effort, I'm gonna say we're calling this one done. We're gonna get it cleaned up tomorrow. It started raining outside and I had to stop putting all my gear up. As you can see, my tools have all went back to their bags, and we have a family dinner being prepared behind that door. So I think I'm gonna say goodnight to this project. Y'all hang on for some pretty pictures.
Hey Shane, what's today?
What is today? What day of the week is it? Is it Tuesday? Is it Wednesday?
It's pack out day.
It's leaving day, that's what it is. I love it's the day I pick up the instruments and play them.
Oh, we're getting close, guys. It is very, very clean around here. Boy, it's looking nice. And Shane has got the Love Hut almost packed up. Just packing up our spare logs that we've been carrying around.
Logs. Who carries logs with them?
And he called me over to see the new addition to the Love Hut. Our horns fell apart in North Carolina, and we were thinking about fixing them. Hopefully we still will be able to, but our friend Porter has donated a new set to the cause. I think those will do just fine. All right, guys, I think we are done here. What do you think, Gwen?
It's more than I imagined it would be. It is just awesome.
Tell us a little bit about all of the pieces of this room.
All right. This came from my great grandfather's house. He built the house probably in the late 1890s. The wood on the steps, and up here are from my great grandfather's house that stood where this house is right now. And my grandfather used this wood to make a shed, and now we've got it up here. So it's been repurposed twice.
Awesome. And then the tin up here?
The tin is from my great aunt's carport, and she had a house down the road. When she died, we got this tin.
So rad. Shane, you've been able to preserve quite a bit of history in this little room.
I did. It took a lot of cuts, though. There was a lot of bad wood. It takes a lot of effort to pull this much good wood out of a 100-year-old pile of garbage.
Definitely, but it turned out awesome. What happened to this being a George Free zone?
This is his last day. He's saying goodbye to me. He's all my friend, you know.
Love you, Gwen.
Love you.
Well, guys, the Love Hut is on the road again.
For a really long drive.
For a really long drive. We will be crossing Texas tomorrow, but we can't leave this part of it without stopping in and hanging out with my grandmother for one more night. And then it's to the desert, y'all. We have spent a while in East Texas now. Actually, the longest amount of time that I've gotten to spend in East Texas in my adult life. And it has been really, really awesome. Getting to spend so much time with not only my cousin and her family, but my entire extended family, and getting to spend my grandmother's 90th birthday with her and make so many awesome memories. I could not be any more grateful for all of the fun that we've had here. But we are nomads, and we really, really like to be on the move and adventuring every day. So we are pretty excited to be on the move, crossing Texas today. How far do you think we'll get tonight, babe?
My goal is Abilene, Texas. There is a little free campground outside of there against a lake. So crossing Texas is quite the ordeal if any of you have never done it. It takes about 13, 14 hours to cross the state if you were to get up on the interstate and drive real fast in a car. And we are obviously driving a house, so it takes us several days. But they have lots of free camping in Texas, but it's not remote wilderness camping. They're campgrounds, and they're all through the center of Texas. They make it easy to travel across their state. So we're going to be taking advantage of one of those this evening.
Here we come, desert. You've been calling to us for a while. Oh yeah, guys, I think this will do for the night. We are at CB Park, right outside of Abilene, Texas. And this little spot is a free one, and we are gonna call it home for tonight. It's good to see the Love Hut back in the wild. It's a little bit colder than I want it to be, though. It's all right. We'll find warmth by the end of the week. Oh, good morning. Hey, Dixie. Hey baby, are you ready to get up and go adventure? You're looking very, very cute in your house pants. I think Dixie thinks that it's a little bit too early, but we are very excited this morning because we're headed to go find some pretty things on the ground.
We are. Fortunately, we broke our normal rule of only driving 200 miles a day because we were really trying to get across Texas. So we drove a lot yesterday, and that means we have a short drive today to get to the Pecos River Valley. And in that area, there's an exposure there that has Pecos River diamonds.
It's going to be a fun day.
It is going to be a fun day. Whoa, look at that sunrise. Good morning, y'all. Getting everything all packed up outside. I just kind of want to show y'all. This is what I was talking about yesterday. Texas makes it easy to travel across it. There ain't much to this place. Dirt turn-throughs. It's not really level. But there's a place to sleep, and it's much better than a parking lot. And you can fish too, if you got your fishing license. I just stand and look. Let's go somewhere today. Got a little bit of a pit stop because this tire is about done and we have some rocky roads to head down. So we're going to be finishing our set of KO2s up on the front and putting one of these on the spare because it is old and dry rotted.
ladies and gentlemen, is where we are calling home for the night. It is a very, very windy day, so we found us a hole to park in, so it might be a little bit better than it is up there. But a pretty spot for sure. We are here in the Pecos Valley seeing just how many Pecos diamonds we can find. Oh, it's gonna be back, y'all.
Boy, look at that sunset. It is wild being able to see that far. I've been in Virginia just a few months ago. I took a dive from the wind down on this hole. It is not working very well down there. Oh, we find some Pecos diamonds tomorrow somewhere out here.
Well, guys, between our drive-in yesterday and our walks around this morning, this is about as best as we could do. There are a couple small diamonds in there of varying colors, and then a piece of a cluster here, and some gypsum crystal here. But this just doesn't compare with what we know to be in other parts of this area. So we're gonna do a little bit more exploring today. We have one spot that we know of to find these things that we'll probably wind up in tonight, but we're at the beginning of the vein now, and we're gonna try to follow it up and see if we can find more awesome spots and maybe some different color variations from what we found before.
The big problem with that is the roads in this region are a little rough for the love hut, so we can only access so much of the exposure that runs up the Pecos River Valley. But we're gonna find something today, Kelsey, don't you worry, if we don't run out of gas first.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've traveled, and
Forgot to get gas last night.
Shade's a little out of practice. It's okay, we'll be okay.
Yeah.
And hopefully soon that ground out there will start glittering for us. Oh, that's a good one. We're finding a lot of really good ones out here. And a lot of different color variations and shapes and sizes that we've never found before. Boy, this is fun. And this, ladies and gentlemen, I believe is going to be home for the night. We've got our little bags out. We're seeing what we can find. This one, and the first one I see from the small. It's small, but I'm sure there's a whole lot more out here. What you doing over there, Shane?
Making tacos. Is that the only thing I know how to cook?
I don't know about the only thing. You cook a lot of things well, but we do eat a lot of tacos.
Taco time, baby.
In this case, we are making veggie tacos.
Because we got company coming, because this is not a vegetarian house by any means.
Not at all, but our friends Joe and Emily are on their way to meet us. They're going to be pretty late getting in. I think they said 10 to 11 is when they're going to show up. And
dedication to adventure. We're going to teach them how to rockhound in New Mexico.
Yeah, we got a whole another day of rock hounding planned for tomorrow. And they're coming in an outback, so we might be able to hit up some roads that the Love Hut normally wouldn't be able to. A lot of times you'll bend down to get one, and then once you're down here, you just realize there's tons of them surrounding it. Look at that guy. I think everyone's having good luck today.
So as we wander around looking for these beautiful rocks, it's as simple as they're just laying on the ground. But my biggest mission today was to see something I haven't seen yet. And this region features a state park called the Bottomless Lake State Park. And what they are is gypsum craters that filled with water, and the cowboys of this region couldn't figure out how deep it was because their rope wouldn't touch the bottom. This one has no water in it, but it'll give you an idea of what these things look like. I've seen one of the smaller ones. This one's quite large. Oh, wow. This isn't man-made. This is, in essence, a sinkhole. It looks like one of the ranchers around here has put a cattle trough in the bottom of it. I guess the cows come down and eat all the grass because obviously that area is quite green during the summer. But isn't that wild? What a beautiful place this is.
Joe and Emily had to make their way back to Dallas, and we need a little bit of fuel before we can continue on our rock hounding. We found a whole lot of really, really awesome things this morning though, and I think we'll make it back out for a sunset walk to find some more. And maybe even get them cleaned up a little bit so that you can see some of them. For now though, it's time to eat. And warm up. It's pretty cold out there. It's warm when the sun's shining, but as soon as it goes behind those clouds, it's chilly. We'll find warmth next week. Guys, we want to take the time to say thank you to each and every one of you who have been following us along this far. If you haven't already done so, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, and comment below so that we know to be grateful for you.
If you're looking for a different point of view into our lives, maybe some still shots or footage that doesn't quite make it onto YouTube, check out our Facebook and Instagram accounts. They're both under Love Hub for Life, and you can direct message us on those.
Guys, you're going to want to come back next week because we have so many awesome adventures planned for this season, and we cannot wait to share them all with you. Peace out.
Bye, y'all.